Good afternoon, students. Today, our first topic is matrix. Though you have done this concept in class 10, still, just for recapitulations, we would like to start our topic from the very beginning. So, the following things we would like to discuss in matrix. Under this matrix, the following concepts we will like to cover today. Number one, identification of the elements of matrix. And after that, if the time permits, we also can do matrix operation. So, our target is to complete these two topics. One is identification of the elements of the matrix, and number two, matrix operations. Now, before we just start the identification of the elements of the matrix, first of all, let us try to understand that what is a matrix. See, in class 6, 7, 8 onwards, directly or indirectly, we are actually doing matrix without knowing. That is, we are forming so many tables. So, whatever the tables we are doing, you know that is a heading, and there is along the rows, and there is also a heading along the columns. So, without writing this heading, if it is understood that whatever is there along the heading, along the rows or along the columns, if we write that, if we know that concept, we can say that it is a matrix. Generally, it's an alternate presentation of a table or a tabular presentation. Now, if you understand now how we express this matrix, we can express this matrix by either by third row or by second row. So sorry, by the first bracket or by the third bracket. Now, in between this, we can write so many statements. For example, if I tell you the trigonometric table, all of you know that if I write along this theta, that is angles, and along this row, say 0 degree, 30 degree, and say 45 degree. And here if I write along these columns, sine and cos. So, if I want to fill up sine 0, all of you know the value is 0. Sine 30 is how much? Half. Sine 45 is how much? 1 by root 2. So, cos 0 is how much? Cos 0 is 1, all of you know. Cos 30 is equal to how much? Cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2. And cos 45 is equal to also 1 by root 2. So, without writing this row and column, if I want to delete this like this, and then if I write this in these expressions, it will form a matrix. And if I know that along the row it is angle and along the column the value is sine, so we can understand that this will form a matrix, and that is, so matrix is nothing but a alternate presentation of table. Now, once we identify it, the next concept is how to identify the elements in the matrix. Children, the matrix element is what? The matrix element is nothing but these values, say 0, half, 1 by root 2, 1, root 3 by 2, and 1 by root 2. See, in the periodic table also, here you are asked always that aluminium is in which row and in which column, that is period. So here also, we can understand 0 is where? See, this is called the row. Once we go it horizontally, you can see, so it is row. It is first row, it is second row. This is first column, this is second column, and this is third column. So once we understand the location or identification of this element, we can say that this 0 is actually exists along the first row and first column. This is first row, this is row 1, this is row 2. This is first column, this is second column, and this is third column. So naturally, if I want to identify that what is 0, we can say this is nothing but the first row along the first row and along the first column. This intersecting point is the location of this 0. And this we can generally define in matrix A11. A11 means first one is along row and second one is column. So A11 is equal to, we can say 0. Similarly, A12 we can say this is 1 by 2. Why it is A12? Because A12 means first row and second column. So already this is similarly second row. So this one is second row, and since it is intersecting point of second row and first column, so this is, we can say that A21. So A21 we can say 1. Similarly, this is A2, this is second row, second column. So you can say that this is A22 is equal to root 3 by 2. Similarly, here it is first row and third column. So this here you can say that A13, this element you can define as A13, and A13 is equal to 1 by root 2, and this is second row and first column. So we can say this as A21, and that is also nothing but the 1 by root 2. So in this way, we generally try to identify the elements of the matrix. So once we identify this, that this is generally in brief we can we want to understand this in this way. Aij. So generally we define the elements of the matrix as Aij. What is Aij? I is nothing but the ith row and j is nothing but the jth column. So ith row and jth column basically stands for all these elements and how we understand this matrix. Okay, I hope you have understood that what is matrix and how to identify these elements. Now let us try to understand that how we can identify from a matrix. We'll give you some problems and we can understand that what are the elements over here. For example, if I take an example, so first bracket 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. This is a matrix, say matrix A. Generally we define matrix in the English consonant A, B, C, capital. In capital, generally we use matrix names. Now 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. We can write another matrix, say minus 1. It also can be minus also. Minus 1, 2, 3, 1, 5, 6, 6, 5, 3. It is another matrix, say matrix B. Now in the first matrix, if I say what is the value, what is A21? What you can say? A21? A21 means second row and first column. Second row, this means second row, and first column means this one, and that is nothing but 3. So A21 is equal to 3. If I want to know A21 over here, what? This is second row and this is first column, and the intersecting part is this. So you can say that A21 means A21 means what? A21 means 3. If I say A23 was A23 is A23 second row and third column, and that is nothing but 1. If I ask you what is the value of A12, I should say this is first row and 2 matlab second column. So A12 means 2. So in this way we generally understand the identification of the elements of each matrix. I hope you understood. Now let us try to see how the question comes in class 12 level. Generally you have to prepare this concept for 2 mark questions. 2 mark questions, how the question comes. For example, you will be given that prepare a matrix okay, of 2 by 3 order. By the way, I think all of you know it, that's why I just want to reconnect you. Order, there is also a concept of order of matrix. Now what is order of matrix? Order of matrix means the matrix is consisting of how many rows and how many columns. If I am asked that 2 by 3 matrix I have to prepare over here, then I should say it can be like this: A11, A12, A13, and so I have first row and this the column, 3 columns already I have made. So here I write A21, A22, A23. So this is a 2 by 3 matrix. If I am asked prepare a matrix for a 3 by 3 order, so I should write in this way: A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. This is a 3 by 3 matrix, and generally we write in this way. So once you understand that order of matrix, our next job is to understand that what type of question is coming in class 12, IC or CBSE. It will be given, prepare say a 2 by 2 matrix, prepare a 2 by 2 matrix, prepare a 2 by 2 matrix if its element defined in this way: Aij say is equal to I plus j whole square by 2. Suppose this is the question, so it's a very simple question. Already I told you, I means what? The number of rows, j means what? Number of columns. So before I construct the matrix, if I write the scheme of the matrix, so this is a 2 by 2 matrix. So this should be A11, this is A12, this is A21, and this is A22. So I have to know basically what is my value of A11, what is the value of A12, what is the value of A21, and what is A22. So A11 means what? When I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 1. I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 1. So A11 means what? If I put this value 1, so 1 plus 1 how much? 2, and 2 square 4. So I should write 4 over here and 2, and I get the value of A11. If I want to know what is the value of A12, I should say A12 means put over here I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 2. So 1 plus 2, 3, 3 square 9. So 9 by 2. You can write 4.5 or you can write 9 by 2 as it is. Next I should know A12. So A12 again, if I write, again I can get like this 9 by 2. And what is A22? I is equal to 2 and j is equal to 2. So if I write I is equal to 2 and j is equal to 2, I should say 2 plus 2, 4. 4 square how much? 16. 16 by 2, that is 8. So I think I should say that 16 by 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 square 16. 16 by 2 is 8. So I should say 8. So how I can construct the matrix? I should say, yes, the matrix will be what? Tell me. The matrix is equal to A11, 2. A12 is 9 by 2. Here I should say also 9 by 2, A21. And the last but the least is 8. So in this way, we generally can write the matrix, and also I should mention the order of the matrix, that is 2 by 2. I hope you have understood. I can give you another example. Say all of you know in class 11 the box functions. Generally these questions also coming. What is box functions? All of you know. The box function means under the box everything is becomes integers, and it takes the left hand side lowest integer value. That is, if I say that box 0.2, it should be 0. Box say minus 5, I should say minus 5. Box 3 also it's 3. Box 1.2, it should be what? 1. So in this way generally we construct the box functions. So if I want to construct a matrix for the box functions, I should say, suppose construct a matrix of 2 by 2 where this is box I by j. This formula I am giving you. So again, it's a 2 by 2 matrix. So I should say that it's a 2 by 2 scheme you write. Matrix is equal to A11, A12, A21, A22. Right? Always scheme first. Now what is A11? A11 means what? Box 1 by 1, because I is equal to 1 and J is equal to 1. So this is basically 1. 1 by 1 is equal to 1. What is my A12? My A12 will be box 1 by 2, and that is nothing but 0, because 0.5, box 0.5 is equal to 0. Next A21. A21 means what? I is equal to 2 and this is 1. So this is nothing but 2, because 2 by 1 is equal to 2. So box 2 means 2. And A22. A22 means what? Box 2 by 2, that is 1. So I got the value 1. Apparently it looks very difficult question, but it's not difficult. It's very easy. So I got the final value 1, 0, and here it is 2, 1. So I can write the construct the matrix as third bracket. Always write 1, 0, 2, and then 1. And in this way, we can identify, and also we can identify the elements of the matrix. You can understand this, and you can also operate it. So I hope you understood. I'll give you an assignment regarding only this particular subtopic. I hope that all of you will do. Along with, after this, I'll give you an assignment. Because all of you must complete my assignment and send me online. Thank you very much.